Let's go, pal.
Hello fellow legends, Debster Plays here with more Cyberpunk for you guys. Today we're getting into a bit of a smaller Cyberpunk video compared to the last ones I've been posting, about Panam and Saul's conflict in Endgame, plus a little theory that has to do with it that's been in my head for some time. I know Nomad is out for Fallout 76 right now, and I plan on doing that next, but right now I want to do this Cyberpunk video, so we're gonna get Nomad next, but right now we're gonna do Cyberpunk. So this video involves the Nomad ending heavily, so if you don't want any spoilers, this is your warning. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button to show support, subscribe if you want to go a step further, and hit the notification bells for future updates on new content. Let's get right into the video, guys. So, my kind of theory is that there was supposed to be some sort of leadership problems between Panam and Saul in the end of the Nomad questline. Or at least it seems like that's what was supposed to happen. But maybe it got cut from the final product of the game, and they fixed it by killing off Saul at the end. Yeah, I know it's kind of confusing, but let me explain. In the end questline for the Nomads, Saul and Panam at first seem alright, like they're actually working together now. But whenever you talk to Saul, he says this.
I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Panam and me, if we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Now you're using me. The clan will grab spoils from Mikoshi while you do Panam a favor by helping me out. Not bad, Saul.
You don't even believe that. You think I put the clan at peril for my own gain? What for?
You're not the kind of guy to willingly surrender power.
And if all is lost tomorrow, who will I govern? Dust and ghosts? You're wrong, V. This isn't about power. That jacket wasn't for nothing, V. You'll understand soon enough what it's like to be part of a whole.
How about us, Saul? We good?
It's an important day tomorrow. Get some rest.
He mentions that if he and Panam can't work things out as co-leaders, the Aldecaldos won't be able to handle it, and they'll be done for, practically. And Saul seems innocent here, but it turns out that the whole Aldecaldos camp is talking about the situation between Panam and Saul, and here's what they all had to say about it.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah, that kind.
To Saul and Panam. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's liable to go.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
You think it's really that bad between them?
The truth is, we need cash. And fast.
Amen.
This Mikoshi's a personal thing to you. But Saul, he sees an opportunity for the clan.
If anyone of the family is still left standing tomorrow.
Talk to them. They've buried the hatchet.
Buried the hatchet. Well, I'm really glad they've come to agree on sending us on a suicide mission.
Be cool now, Bobby.
It's nothing personal, V. I'm just saying how things are.
This is all my fault. I'm exposing the entire family to danger. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about. The situation is fixing to be a doozy, sure. But if the Aldecaldos are to rise from their ashes, it'll be thanks to you. And thanks to this raid.
Huh. For once, I agree with him.
I think Panam knows exactly what she's doing.
But does she know what she wants? Useful if she wants to take the clan wheel.
Cool your heels, friend. No one's taken over anything just yet.
We need to focus on tomorrow, brothers. Let's all get back in one piece. Then we talk clan politics.
Can promise you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive. Make sure of it myself.
Easy on the promises, V. But you're right. This clan has a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind. If we come back from Mikoshi, if this crazy plan works, It'll be a fresh start for the Aldecaldos, I see.
This feels like the part where Bobby says, if.
Hey now. I'm no defeatist. Don't call me that.
All right, best be going. See you tomorrow. So, not afraid of anything at this point?
If only it was that simple. I'm not concerned about tomorrow. Raids like that are second nature. It's what's going on in the camp. No matter. I'm talking silly now.
Come on. All in the family now, isn't it?
The truth is, I'm concerned about the goings-on between Panam and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't slow. There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shakeup.
And? They right?
They are, but nobody knows what comes next. Your turn. What do you reckon?
To V, your cogs are
Mitch,
grinding. What
Not
about?
gonna be facing a ragtag band of Raffin or an exposed convoy. If we want to get out of this op alive, they need to have their
They're
together.
trying. They might even have started to see eye to eye in their own way. Hell, by now, they both know what's expected of them. What the clan expects of them.
Please tell me Saul offered Panam a seat at the table.
And what gave you the idea Panam wants a seat to begin with?
I think I get it. Panam's about the clan, not power. Question is whether she can reconcile the two.
Hey, don't look at me. It's like this, see? Panam's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow?
Panam will lose her chance of taking the helm.
If she hasn't lost it already. Here's how it looks. Tomorrow goes off without a hitch. Saul gets the credit for leading. But if anything goes sideways...
Blame falls on Panam. She's the one brought me into the fold.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand. All right, we've gossiped enough for one day. What was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
So everyone at camp has noticed the clashes between Panam and Saul already. They're not slow and they're not dumb. And it's gotten the whole camp worried. Saul's playing innocent and letting the camp trust in Panam, but is he really innocent? I don't think so. Like Mitch said, if it all goes wrong, he'll just point his fingers at Panam and she'll look bad, not him. She's the one who brought V into the camp and brought this mess upon them. Also, think about it. In the quest, with a little help from my friends, Saul is very angry at Panam when he finds out about the basilisk. Then the next time he sees Saul, his arms open wide and he makes Panam even co-leader with him. That's a little suspicious, like he's up to something. Saul put all the Aldecaldos' trust on Panam's back, possibly to save his own skin. This made Panam very nervous, obviously. I mean, if you're gonna be leading a whole bunch of people to likely death, you would be nervous too. Here are her thoughts about the whole situation.
So this is where you escape to when you need to think.
I never escape.
Any for your thoughts?
I have none. I mean, I don't even know. I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to Panam will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them, and who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. but only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
Nobody's dying tomorrow, Panam.
You don't know that.
The fam. They're tougher than you think.
Bullets don't distinguish between tough and weak. V,
Yeah?
are you not afraid to die?
I am. All the time.
You're great at hiding it.
Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road. I was on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road. Even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
Time to head back, maybe?
No. Let's sit here a while longer. This is doing me good. More than I thought.
Again, this shows that she was really nervous, obviously. I think that Saul sees it this way. He's safe either way it goes. Now I can't say this is all for sure, that's why it's called a theory. Since he dies by Adam Smasher, we don't know his intentions at the end for sure. Like I said earlier, I think this was originally meant to play out longer and there's supposed to be more content on this. They just put too much effort and detail into this part of the game just for it to die off with Saul? I don't know. They made full conversations and put in so much detail to hint at this rising problem happening in the Aldecaldos camp. And I don't think that it was just for it to die off with Saul. I think they actually had a plan for it originally. I think that if this really was their original intent to expand it more, that they actually cut it off and put it in cut content because of that 2020 launch that they wanted to have so much. They cut it out of the original content and they just decided not to finish it. Unless they make it some sort of DLC, I guess we'll never know for sure, right? The good part of this though is that in the end, Saul proved himself and gave his life for V and Panam and the whole gang. I felt like this was worth mentioning. He wasn't heartless, he was just a leader at a rough time for the Aldecaldos. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll read all your comments and I love to see your thoughts and your theories, so don't hesitate. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to go a step further, and hit the notification bells for future updates on new content. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Fosnut, here I come!